Flanagan, Middlesex, London.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Energy. Speaker, I've received a copy of a bill from one of my constituents this past week who paid $295 for electricity, but at the same time was charged over $2,000 in global adjustment fees. The high global adjustment fee is directly related to their green energy policies, which is bankrupting Ontarians. Mr. Speaker, the government today is forcing the municipality of Dutton, Dunwich to accept wind farm, even though 84% of the population voted against it. This wind farm will add to the skyrocketing global adjustment fees all Ontarians are paying. Mr. Speaker, the minister has made a mistake. He's announced it previously. Will he announce another mistake today and cancel the Dutton, Dunwich wind turbine farm?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Again, I'm very pleased to stand and rise and talk about, Mr. Speaker, green energy and the importance of green energy, Mr. Speaker, and making sure that we have clean air to breathe, Mr. Speaker. We haven't had a smog day in this province, Mr. Speaker, since 2014, and that's thanks to the investment that this government has made in green energy, Mr. Speaker. And I know I've talked a lot about the 25% reduction, Mr. Speaker, when we're talking about residential families, Mr. Speaker, but let's talk about that 25% reduction for those mom-and-pop shops on Main Street, Mr. Speaker. They're part of the retail price plan, Mr. Speaker. They're also going to see this reduction, Mr. Speaker, when it comes to the global adjustment. We're actually helping many of our small businesses right across the province. And on top of that, Mr. Speaker, the one thing that the opposition hasn't talked about is the importance and the successful ICI program, Mr. Speaker, and we're making that, Mr. Speaker, even bigger, even greater, by lowering that threshold to 500 kilowatts, having thousands of more businesses qualified to save a third on their bill, Mr. Speaker.